The only thing I want to focus on is fall.
I like these. They're really pretty.
I love her. Cheesy, yes.
What? I didn't know you were gonna stick it. You have to be careful.
I'm in a Harry Potter vibes, but like library vibes.
That's kind of the look I want. I want it like nestled, like they're just growing.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Today is going to be very exciting. We are decorating for fall. You guys saw in the last vlog that I did pick up some flowers and things to make a wreath. So my mom and I are going to DIY our wreaths for fall. She's actually on our way here right now because we're going to go to Trader Joe's and look at the pumpkins because I want to do something like outside. Based on what you guys had said and what you guys thought, definitely the moody autumn harvest is the way to go. I have a lot of ideas. I have several spaces in the house that I want to decorate, but I think we're going to be able to tackle two today, which is the porch and then also the entryway. I've been dreaming about it. I've been waiting for today to get there because over the last few days, I've been working on these things. You guys would have already seen this renovation video, but it looks so good. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be starting on the next phase of the kitchen renovation, which is going to be all of the upper cabinetry, like up here, and then also on this side, and then also right there. But today, the only thing I want to focus on is fall. Are you excited? You're very cute the way that you're sitting like that. But I'm definitely thinking entryway is just the perfect place for some fall vibes. Also, the patio. My roses are thriving, you guys. Look at this. Texas sun, the heat is intense. So I think that they're just doing well. This one doesn't have any blooms, but it does have some buds. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch them. So if this is getting more sun over here, I wanna make sure that this one is thriving as well. I have some ideas for this out here, but obviously you guys will see it kind of come to life today. So I'm gonna get some shoes. Shoes. I love these shoes. Okay, let's go.
Stop navigation.
We don't appear to be navigating anywhere.
Tells you that every time. We have made it to our first stop. Mom said there was a really cute nursery. So I want to get some plants that are green and then we can plant them later. So they'll have a life now, but then they'll have a life later. So here's the picture. This is nice. We need something that's going to get that afternoon sun and kind of thrive for a little bit. Then we can plant it wherever it's going to super thrive. Hi, Mama. A big old fern.
I like these. They're really pretty.
I love them for the fall, obviously, but we can plant them where they're going to thrive on the property. Morning sun to full sun, so they can be pretty in like the backyard. Bullvine orange. How pretty is that? You guys, I love these maidenhair ferns. I was thinking about doing ferns on the front porch, but like hanging. But when I was thinking about ferns, I was thinking about the traditional Boston ferns like these. But I think that this looks more like the cottage, and they're so light. We have to get these. We have to. We have arrived at Trader Joe's where I have seen the motherlode. They always have great pumpkins. Oops, I just locked Mom in. I definitely want orange, but I want them to have like bumps and nodules on them. You know? I think we need a cart for this. Like, I love her. Cheesy, yes.
Some character.
I love the weird one. Look at him. I like them with like really curly, weird like stems. You know, they look more whimsical that way. Look at this. This is ridiculous, Mom. Mini heirloom Asian pumpkins. Look at these. Do you love all my pumpkins?
All 57,000 of them.
Yeah, but it was only like $40.
Really?
Yeah. They're cheap. Trader Joe's is like,
Oh.
I know. We are headed back. We're going to do some fall things. I really want to DIY our wreaths. So we will see you guys when we get home. Okay, we made it back. We put all of the pumpkins and the plants and stuff on the front porch. Look at all those pumpkins out there. Look at all those plants. Okay, so at that little place that we went to last vlog, I got a few things. I got these cute little pumpkins. Once I had the concept and the theme for fall, like the direction I wanted to take it, it really helped me focus in on that particular theme and be like, okay, does this fit the fall harvest moody theme? Yes. It also helped me pick the color pumpkins. Otherwise, I totally would have bought white. What I did do is I did buy these because if you like the autumn mist or autumn fog, whatever I called it, the other one, I'll put it on the screen. These are perfect for it. I just loved them. I had to have them. They are beautiful. Trader Joe's, like $3. I felt like I could use them inside, maybe nestled in. You know, with pumpkin harvest, you can kind of stray away from it, but I'm trying to keep it as orange and not dusty like this as possible, but they were like too good to pass up. Maybe I could put them on my new windowsill. I'm obsessed with these windows, you guys. Mom, look.
Oh, cute. That is cute.
I love this so much. At that little shop, I got these 2 pumpkins. And I got these. I actually really liked this pillow. I actually really liked the other pillow too with the fox. But she was just, what? So it went with like the moody colors, but it was also very cottage looking, I felt like. Look, the vibe. I loved her. Mixed in with other pillows on the couch, I felt like would be like really pretty. So I got those. Mom and I got the same size. There were 2 sizes that I was kind of going back and forth between. When we were actually at that little boutique, they had a pretty fall wreath, but it was just leaves. And it was basically like a good base, but I would have to add to it for the look I wanted. It was, how much was that wreath? $90? Yeah. I think it was like $90. And I think I'll have more to decorate other spaces, but I spent $100. So I think I came out ahead for a wreath because if I would have bought a $90 vase, I would have had to buy flowers or pumpkins to put into it as well. I was going back and forth between this size and a slightly smaller size, but I thought the smaller one would be too small. Oh yeah. I mean, it covers, you know, obviously the whole width, but better than smaller. I don't like a small wreath. I thought that would be good. This might be good. Got some floral shears. I actually want to mix into mine a combination of silk and dried flowers. So I got this dried natural baby breath from the hardware store. We got a few pumpkins to mix in. I like the shape of these, but I didn't necessarily like the color for the direction I was going with. So we thought we could paint them. We'll see how it goes. But I did like this color. So these were at the craft store too. I got 2 of those. I felt like we could decorate with those too because it was a pretty deep, moody color. Then we got the flowers. So I felt like I really needed a deep, moody base. So I got this deep, dark purple. And anything that I don't use, obviously I can return or use somewhere else. So I got 4 stems of this and all of the flowers were 50% off. I got 2 bunches because it's always more cost effective to get a bunch, not a bunch, but a bunch. I got a set of these because I thought that the rust and the yellow were pretty. It would bring in some color. And I also got this neutral. Mom, these neutral ones actually look like your deep in bloom art. In one of the inspiration pictures, there was like a white, kind of black-eyed Susan almost looking flower. I'm not sure what it was, but it looked really similar to this. And so I thought it would kind of give that kind of wild look. I wanted something that was a little more willowy. I really wanted to incorporate like acorns or something in it. So I thought that these were a pretty color. I got this kind of brighter yellow orange that I thought was pretty. It was more spiky. I still wanted to bring in some more dried. So I got these lotus pods. Those would be pretty just in general. I love dried flowers. And then some arrow grass. In total, this wreath is going to cost us about $100 and probably will last us 2 falls maybe with the sun, and then we can switch some stuff out. So I haven't made a wreath in a really long time. When's the last time you made a wreath? We used to make them all the time.
Probably 12 years.
Since we closed the Magnolia House?
But we made like 1,500 of them.
I know. We opened a home decor boutique, and then we got to a point where we were decorating everyone's houses for the holidays. Specifically Christmas is what I remember most. Mom would make arrangements and to put in the store, and I would decorate, and that's really like how I fell in love with home decor. She's always loved it.
Everybody's house except ours.
I know we would decorate everyone's houses except for ours. For Christmas, I had a drawn Christmas tree on a piece of paper that we would put up because we were always so tired from putting up everyone else's tree that we wouldn't actually put up our tree even though we had it. That's sad.
I know you drew a thing.
I did. I was like,
presents
here, and I had arrows pointing down. That was so sad. Hey, I had to make sure that Santa knew where to put my presents every year.
Oh, yeah.
You start with your base.
Yes.
So we start with
this,
like, the greenery.
And then I just kind of like figured out what I couldn't live without.
Ah.
Oh, you got those. Those are so nice. Yeah. You don't need all of them in yours, do you?
You can use some.
No,
Oh, she's gonna help.
When you were born, you were this color.
Yeah. What happened, Kinsley?
She faded.
Yeah.
Like, see, I love these. And I love the red.
Oh yeah. So mom's is more like
Traditional.
yeah, but has a lot more. She always has a lot more color in her
Stuff.
life than I do. Mine is more muted, neutral, moody. Kinsley, do you like these? Okay, well we're just gonna go for it then.
It looks like I'm gonna use everything.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, I picked
just
everything I
picked
really
one.
love. All right, I'm going for it. I'm just gonna lay out where I want this color to go.
Any that you have left over, because sometimes you can't find them again, so you just put them in a bag and label them fall wreath. Because if they fade,
Oh, you can replace
you
them.
can replace them.
Yeah, I know, that's
Or
smart.
add to them. And
Yeah,
you have the
that's
same
smart.
flower next year. Look, we bought the same one.
I know.
Wow. Well, we're gonna go in 2 different directions.
Totally different directions. You still mine? Where are yours? Right there. So I'm going back around these flowers and kind of building on their little clusters. You're gonna do a pumpkin?
I'm gonna do 3.
I want to get it in there before I take up all of the space. I'm thinking I could just, stab it with the wire, right? We don't really know how we're gonna get them on here, do we?
That's where the hot glue gun comes in.
But you didn't bring it. And I don't have one yet. I haven't gotten to those DIYs.
Oh my goodness, I thought you had one.
I do not.
Oh.
So we're just gonna use a leftover stem. Oh, it needs to be glued. But that's how you can get your pumpkins on.
You have to be careful with the angle you stick your
What?
I didn't know you were gonna stick it. You have to be careful. So you wire your stick. Great job.
Yeah, then I'll just come back and hot glue it on there. That's gonna have to be secure, but there's my pumpkin. I think the baby's breath is really pretty, the dried, because it adds like a delicateness to it. Hours later, it's dark now. It's very, very dark. It's like almost 10 p.m. We've been working on this for hours. We're ready for a reveal. 1, 2, 3. I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
I'm very colorful.
This is me in a wreath.
Well, this is me in a wreath.
Yeah, it really is. Obsessed. We'll put them up in the morning. We'll decorate tomorrow since we just had fun doing this today.
Yeah, I'm decorate.
Obsessed.
I'm proud of us.
You guys, we had so much fun. So much fun making these. Now you can actually see it in the daylight. Look. I would like to say that this is pretty high quality looking. This is definitely better than the one I was thinking about buying. And I think the baby's breath, you see how it's just like adds like some like little texture and a dried look with these. I just did one pumpkin. I just wanted a little hint. So let's see what she looks like on the front door. I love it. Kind of made the strings a little long so that I could position it right. I wanted the star in the glass to be in the center. So I'm thinking my roses don't really go with our theme. I think I'm gonna move them to the edge of the deck so that we can build this like harvest pumpkin situation. So they're gonna get some sun for a little bit. Okay, you guys, so we got a whole bunch of pumpkins and I want to create this like pumpkin patch outside the door. These maidenhair ferns would be so pretty like hanging. The lady at the nursery said that these were very temperamental because they need to be watered a lot. I want to have like a soaker system so that they just grow big and pretty, so it's a constant kind of like drop, so it keeps the soil really moist. So I'm hoping that these will work. They only had one large and they had this one, a small one. But I really liked them. Look at these with the yellow. I love them. So I think I need more. We're gonna take a trip to the hardware store. I wanna get like some like more foliage, and then I wanna build them up on each side, and then we'll go later. Hopefully she'll be done mowing her lawn then. Okay, the entryway is just the perfect place to have fall. I know it in my soul. I got a reproduction of a portrait of Rembrandt, and it had a light like this on it. Let me get it. This one. So I'm gonna take this one off the back of the Rembrandt and attach it to the actual wall behind this piece of art that my mom painted for me. When I was gathering like inspiration pictures and stuff for this theme for fall, I kept gravitating towards stacked books. I look for them at every estate sale, at thrift stores. This already gives me a library feel, but kind of lean into that a little bit and stack up some books. Have loads of books that we could work with. I also have this. I also have tons of other things that we could play with. I'm gonna start stacking books and see where that takes me. I've been playing with like the books down here. I had a lot of these like encyclopedia. They were really pretty. I got them at an estate sale for like $1 maybe. It's giving me a little bit of Harry Potter vibes, but like library vibes. I feel like putting books like this on the floor isn't really that practical, but it's seasonal decor. Anything that looked really moody, I kind of pulled out, and anything that had really old pages like that. Then I can mix in some pumpkins. I love that down there. It's like so not safe. You know what? I could save this the dining room. Okay, so let's keep that for over here. These leftovers that I have, we could use those. You guys, it's a new day. I was fully planning to like leave and go to the hardware store to get everything we needed. My dad texted me, because my mom's not here right now, she's in Louisiana with my grandparents. And my dad was like, have you eaten? Let's go to dinner. And so I went to dinner with my dad and hung out. So it's a new day. And Romeo's here, say hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
We did a lot today. I picked Romeo up from the airport, dropped Kinsley off. Kinsley had a spa day. She looks beautiful. She just had a bath. Look at her. Why don't you want to stay with me? I love her. Then on the way back from picking him up from the airport, I ran to Home Depot. Okay, we need that special kind of light bulb. This looks like all they have. It specifically says for a picture frame, so I think these should be good. Okay, we need like a leafy green. I love mums, and I don't think the deer would eat them up on the porch. They're $6. Just get 2 to mix in. They have these more like Boston ferns, but they're planted like this. They're like more ferns that are shrubs. I thought that they didn't make incandescent bulbs anymore, but I guess I'm proven wrong. This is specifically a picture frame light. It was the only bulb that was shaped like this. Woo. Much better. That puts a lot more light on the art than before. I like it a lot better. So originally I had this lamp here too, like my everyday lamp. Because I wanted to put so much more on this table, I just feel like having the lamp here was too much. I found this lantern. I was kind of playing around with what I could use. I felt like a lantern might be kind of a vibe here. So I've been dying to light it, but lamp oil is kind of hard to come by, but we did find one at an estate sale. My mom has it at her house, so I'm gonna swing by there and get some lamp oil because they didn't have it at Home Depot either. So I'm gonna put this back in the room. Actually looks pretty good. I have a nice balance. It's very like whimsical fall. And if we turn off the light, it looks even better. Let's head outside. Okay, so I want it kind of like falling out from the front door. So I want a collection of leaves and foliage and then all the pumpkins kind of nestled in. Putting a stack of cement blocks here in the center so that I can kind of nestle a pumpkin in there. I feel like it'll look good. That's kind of what the look I want. I want it like nestled, like they're just growing. Kinsley and I are here snuggling on the couch together. So we have the Samsung frame TVs, but I've never actually uploaded my own art. Someone had asked about my mom's art and if you could do it. And I'm like, well, I'm sure you could. I've just never done it before. So I Googled it. I want to do it. I want to put the Deep and Bloom on the TV. You have to download the Smart Things app. Let's do it together. Oh, and it like sees the TV. Okay, add now. Enter the pin on device. So you can totally upload your own photos. Okay, I was able to click the photo and you can mat it if you want. Should we try? I want to, oh, preview. That is so neat. Can you guys see that? Look how pretty that is. I usually don't like any mats. Let's just see it with no mat. Incredible. I think that's the winner. Yay! So you totally can do it. If you guys have like art or pictures or my mom's art even, you can see how good quality it is. And you have the Samsung frame, all you need to do is download the app. It was really simple. So like you could crop any picture that you want to 9:16 ratio. I just did it on my phone. So easy. My mom's gonna be so excited. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed decorating for fall. Well, there's still like things that I wanna do, like, you know, the dining room table and maybe a little something in here, and just do more fall stuff like fall DIYs and things like that. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that. I am working on the kitchen. You're gonna hear me say that a lot because I am working on the kitchen until it's done. We're making progress, but you're gonna see the whole kitchen renovation. We need to do the paved walkway. I wanna finalize that because when it rains, it gets really muddy. And then when those two things are done, we are moving into the living room because then we are gonna be fast track gearing up for the holiday season. It's gonna be Christmas, we're gonna have to decorate. So we're gonna do all of this, specifically this side, finish out the fireplace, do the cabinetry and the bookshelves on each side, the mantle. So many exciting projects, you guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying the upcoming fall season. I wish it was cooler, but it's still a little bit hot here. But we'll get there. We'll get to cozy season. So I will see you guys again for another vlog and also another renovation video on Sunday over on my other channel. Bye guys. You're so cute. You're like a little fluff ball. Yeah, you're like a little fourth ball. Look at that ball. Where's the one that's a different color? Right there. She's so unique. Oh, she's like, stop messing with me, Mom.